Forever. Dog.
So we built the arch out of driftwood. Yep. And
That's so
all
cool.
of the flowers and like foliage is is gonna be foraged.
Oh yeah, you'll totally have time to go climbing.
Gayest thing I've ever said in my life.
When you're not running through a field trying to get enough flowers.
No, it'll be the forest, Ashley. It's ferns. It's ferns from in the forest. Ferns and cedar.
Do you need help foraging? Who's foraging?
Forager is a good non-binary friend of mine, and they are gonna love foraging for you. It's kind of their namesake.
Also, Alayna, it wasn't a granola bar. It was a protein
It was a protein bar.
Oh, sorry. Is there that big of a difference between a granola bar and a protein bar?
Are you
Ashley,
serious?
or Alayna, are you kidding me?
Is that a joke?
I think she's
No.
joking.
Granola bar, protein bar, fruit and nut bar.
You're doing microaggression
bar.
against gym lesbians right now.
Okay, wait. Can I tell you something that my girlfriend said? You just reminded me the other day.
You can always
We
tell
were
us that,
talking about.
yes.
Fiance.
We're both.
Have you no respect?
Oh, fiance. Yes, not for much longer. Fiance for like another week,
Yeah,
essentially.
you guys were barely fiancés.
When
We
you
were
guys are
fiancés
married,
for
are
a
you
year
still
and a
gonna
half.
say girlfriend? Or are you gonna say wife?
No, I'm gonna say wife.
I'm gonna say
I
girlfriend.
can't wait to say wife. That's like I can't wait. That's the whole reason that we're doing this.
I feel the same way. I'm excited to say wife.
It's something about it's like I don't know what it is, but I'm like I have to start meeting new people in 2 weeks just so I can introduce her as my wife.
You can introduce her as your wife to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time
anytime.
we see you?
Like literally for the
Anytime.
rest of time. You can
Okay.
be like, this is my wife.
Well, I don't feel quite right yet because we're not married for another week. So I'm like I gotta
What
save
did
it.
she say? What did she say?
The other day, I don't even know why we were talking about this. Neither of us eat meat, right? And we were talking about, I don't know, we were talking about if we like had to eat meat for a day, like what would we eat? And she was like, we're like talking about the different meats and whatever and what's like grosses us out and what doesn't. And she was like, maybe we should like eat meat just like once a year. And I was like, I don't know about that. She's like, it would be a real protein hit. And I was like,
like
oh
the
my
purge.
God. Are you serious? Like, what?
Once a year, we have to get it all out of our system.
I get that, but like it's not the same when you eat meat again after being a vegetarian for so long.
well,
Because
no,
I've done. Oh, Fulton, did you delete my recording?
Your audio did just
Fulton.
change.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. It just
Okay.
it just went kind of different.
Well, Fulton
But, like-
deleted my. Oh, I'm on track 5 now. Okay. All
Just
right,
like
never mind.
the thought process of not like, oh, let's eat meat once a year as like, some people might think a treat or I don't know, like an exploration, an experience. She's like, got to get that protein hit. And I'm like,
It's truly
It'll
so much
last the whole
easier.
year. How many grams of protein are you guys going to eat that day?
I don't know. But like she already gets
eat
so much protein.
10
Like it's
million
not
grams of protein?
like it's not even like we're protein deficient like by any standard. But that was her. It would be like such a protein hit. And I was like, you're what? I do not understand your mind.
She's not wrong.
Okay, give an update. I'm tired of carrying the updates.
Oh,
Give an update.
oh God.
Yeah, we should give an update, Alayna.
Yeah, give
Okay.
an update.
Alayna.
Well, if I had to think of an update and I didn't have 20 minutes of Ashley updating for me to think about my update, I would say, well, I guess my update is that like I'm getting married next week. Like, how about that?
Boo,
Does
we
that
know.
That's
count?
great. Yeah, and my update is that I'm gonna go watch her get married.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Are we talking about that? Are we
No.
talking about that?
No,
Cut it.
cut it.
Cut that.
Daddy, don't cut
How
that.
are you feeling? Like, what are you doing leading up to the wedding? Like,
Yeah, it's such a hectic, like, I mean, this week is so busy, but it's really a different level of busy this week because it's like all of the different, we wanted to have a simple wedding, right? We wanted it to be simple.
I just have an I told you so ready. I have it ready to go.
No, because next week I'm going climbing. Next week I am going climbing.
You can just because you get your body to the
Me
climbing
and Mac
gym
are going
doesn't
climbing.
mean that it was a good idea for you or that you're better. I can't believe you're gonna climb out of spite on the day before your
I am
wedding.
gonna climb out
You're
of
gonna
spite,
climb.
100%. Me and Mac are gonna spite climb. No, it's
She's gonna be weeping, and Mac's gonna be like, "Please just go," and she's gonna be like, "No,
Please leave." And she's like, no, we just have to climb a few routes.
we have to climb. We just have to go. I can't hear it. I told you so from Ashley. I can't. It's just a lot of, like, I'm looking at my calendar. It's just a lot of, like, every vendor wants to have, like, another meeting. We've already, the caterers, the officiant, the DJ, there's an ice guy. Like, they all...
Ice guy needs another meeting. Is there an ice
Really,
sculpture?
Alayna?
Is there an ice sculpture of Catan at the? Okay.
No, it's just like, I guess for this, for this many people, to keep all the drinks cold, you need like a lot of ice, like almost 200 pounds of ice. And so there's an ice guy that you have to call.
So don't they just bring a cooler?
No, we have to provide the coolers, and the ice guy provides the ice.
The ice guy doesn't have his own coolers.
He doesn't have coolers. He just has ice.
He just delivers
That
the
is
ice. He
ridiculous.
just delivers the ice. He doesn't serve
Actually,
the ice.
Back
Exactly.
me up here. That's a little
Exactly.
ridiculous.
I
Come on.
am not surprised. Alayna, if they fuck this up, you're going to be so mad at them and
Yeah,
demand a
she's right.
refund. They're covering their bases.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
the photographer.
they're not like in another world. They're not going
Yeah.
climbing the Thursday before their wedding. They are making sure the wedding works out.
I'm like, it's fine.
Photographer even wants to meet again?
Yeah, the photographer, we have violinists who are doing the ceremony music. Who else? It's just it's like a shocking number of moving parts for something that I'm like, I don't know, I guess I thought more complicated weddings, that would be the situation, but for this, where it's like we don't even have
as a simple wedding.
I guess so. It's just like such a thing. But all that being said, I'm starting to feel, or I am feeling, quite excited. Whereas like the past year and a half when we've been planning it, I wouldn't say I've been excited because it's just been like a lot to do. And I'm not exactly an event girly. Like I don't really, I don't know, planning an event, throwing a party, it doesn't really light my fire, And so when there's so many other things going on, doing all this wedding stuff has just been a long to-do list. But now that we're almost there, I'm like, oh my God, almost all my favorite people are gonna be all in one place. And like, we're gonna have this, the ceremony's gonna be beautiful. Oh, this is cool. Thank you, Ashley. That's so thoughtful and sweet. Listener at home, Ashley just pulled her mic away from her mouth as she swallowed her drink and food.
Yeah, because I live under a mouth Nazi regime.
Mouth Nazi.
She's a mouth Nazi.
So we built the arch out of driftwood.
I knew you were going to say that,
Oh.
Yep,
That's
and
so
all
cool.
of the flowers and like foliage is is gonna be foraged. I'm just realizing as I'm saying this out loud.
You'll
this
totally
is the
have time to
gayest-
go climbing.
The gayest thing I've ever said in my life.
When you're not running through a field trying to get enough flowers.
No, it'll be the forest, Ashley. It's ferns. It's ferns in the forest. Ferns and cedar.
Are you foraging
need
them?
help foraging? Who's foraging?
Forager is a good non-binary friend of mine, and they are going to love foraging for you. It's kind of their namesake.
Recently, I heard of a friend who's non-binary, and their name is
Yeah. You know
I
what?
thought
Hell
of
yeah.
Ashley immediately. I thought of Ashley.
I actually like that one.
Immediately.
I like that one. Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's not your name.
I want to play for the other team.
That's not. That's not.
I do like that one.
No.
Yeah.
It was one of those moments where it was like a serious story. Like my friend is telling me something important and then started talking about this other friend. And I had to be like,
Yeah.
and what did they say next?
Well, I have an update.
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
okay, bury the lead.
Because the bigger
not a
issue
big update.
here.
Well,
Alayna.
and Mac didn't give an update. Mac, how are you feeling about attending the wedding?
Welcome to the Chosen Family Podcast. I'm your dad,
everybody.
Ashley Gavin.
I'm your mom, Mac INGEMI. Oh, whoa.
What the bro?
What?
Are you
Because
thinking about me right
you
now?
were waving? I think I
just
was
happened?
looking at you.
I'm your
I
hot
don't know
teenage
what just
brother,
happened.
Alayna Joy.
And this is
Alayna Joy's
a
baby.
podcast where you don't have a whole lot of people to rely on for various reasons. And so you can rely on us and write
Mainly
in.
because your chosen name is.
Yeah,
No.
mainly because you're tooth and nail out there. And, Fulton's being so sweet. He's really struggling with his weight. It's hard to get him to eat. We have him on an appetite stimulant, but
And it's still hard
It's
to
not
get him to
working?
eat. You
Yeah.
you got it on your thumb. You said, and you
Yeah,
ate so much
girl.
you felt sick.
You got
yeah.
whacked out.
No. I got sick. I collapsed onto the floor in the subway. I couldn't stand up. It was so bad. The pain.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Are
maybe
you
this should be
serious?
my update. Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait, from the appetite
Stimulant?
stimulant?
Yeah.
It
So
made you
Fulton has it-
fall on the floor?
If you don't
In
know.
the subway?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. On the
It was
subway
a slow
floor?
fall. Yes. Yeah.
You
Jen
touched
said
it?
I'm
Like
not
with your-
allowed to wear those jeans ever
Like
again.
with your body?
Like with
Yeah,
more
my
than
body.
the bottom of your feet?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have an appetite stimulant for Fulton because, he's pretty sick. So we're trying to get him to eat. He's being very annoying about it. It's a
Because
gel.
he has to eat his yucky kidney food. He wants regular food.
At this
Yeah.
point, we're just trying to get him to eat anything.
Oh, okay.
Because all he
Okay.
wants are churros.
what the fuck?
Right. The
That's
little
a good
cat,
non-binary
the cat
name.
Goo.
Churro.
Churros. Yeah.
That's a great one.
I put on a finger gloves. I take this cream and I put it in his ear. It got on my thumb. They were like, just rinse it off as soon as possible. It was like spilling, so I took a second to make sure it didn't get anywhere else so no one else got contaminated. And then I rinsed my
starving.
thumb. And a few hours later, I started to get a pain in my stomach. And it quickly turned into like cramping so bad that I was like doubled over. And then finally I just had to get on the ground because I was so painful. It was so painful. Then I got really hungry and also kind of high because it's a dopamine stimulant as well. So I was pretty stoked at
After
dinner.
the pain? Like it was
After
like
the
pain.
And then I felt really good,
shit.
really silly Billy at dinner. Yeah. And then I ate
Is this
so
how
much.
Fulton is feeling? Like,
No,
Yeah.
people wrote that to me. I don't think so. I think if it were that way, he wouldn't be able to stand, right? So like
Right.
I'd a little bit know what he's going through. I just think it works differently for cats.
You must. Because that doesn't make any sense.
No, when he's in pain, of course cats hide when they're in pain, but like that was a type of pain where you're like it's an acute pain. So
Yeah.
I think we would know. I genuinely think we would know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If he was in, yes, you would know.
Yeah. So
I can't believe it affected you that much. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
it was
Also, are you
wild.
like scared to give it to
a
him
touch
now?
on your thumb. That's
Yeah, just a little bit on my thumb. I
That's
survived. And also when I was a little high, I was also pretending to be a cat. That was pretty fun too. So I was at
On the
dinner
subway?
being like, no, not on the subway. So I was at dinner.
on the subway floor.
That's honestly the most normal thing I think you could see on the subway. Just from what I've
it's
heard.
actually not that bad. The other
what
guy
I've
next to me,
heard.
he's a cat and he's fully naked. So at
Except for his
dinner,
tail.
I was just being silly. We were kind of like waiting for food, and I was just sort of like,
Ashley, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
I hope somebody took a
you
video
have
of
to
you
do
and
a bit.
posted
See, this is why Jen's my soulmate. We just play all the time. I pretend to be a cat, and she's like, "Are you okay? Were you just?" We play a little game where I'm turning into a cat, and she's like, "Are you turning into a cat?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not turning into a cat."
I'm not even kidding. I just did this exact same bit, but I joked that I was turning into a mouse because we were in a grocery store and they had a bunch of cheese samples and I couldn't stop eating the cheese. And I was like, babe, do you think I'm like turning into a mouse? And she was like, oh my God. And I just kept going back for more cheese and then pretending I was a mouse. So you're valid.
Did you
I get it.
scurry?
I didn't scurry on the floor. No, I didn't touch the
If
dirty
you're
floor.
turning
That's
into a
just
mouse,
you.
you have to scurry.
I'm not as committed as you guys. Sorry. No.
Ashley, I want to know what your original update was. And also, Mac, your question was about what to wear because your update was coming to the wedding.
Yeah, my girlfriend's like, what do I wear? Because she's stressed out because she was
like whatever. It's like beachy.
Ooh.
Nice. Beachy. Not quite formal, but maybe formal. I don't know, whatever. Beachy elegance.
Okay, I'm gonna wear my Ralph
not
Lauren
formal.
Andrew pants.
Elegant,
period.
but not formal.
So, like, some of the guys are wearing suit jackets. Some of the women are wearing dresses. Some people are wearing whatever. Like,
Okay, suit jackets don't look good on me. They make me look frumpy.
right. But, like, I mean, some, button up shirt. Like, we're going to be outside. You want to be comfortable, but,
What's
like,
the
a little bit
weather like
nicer
there?
than casual. It's going to be in the low 20s. Oh, wait. Sorry. Fahrenheit. Ooh, this
On the
high
beach?
60s? High 60s, low 70s?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really
And
nice.
that's a guess. I think that's the
Wait, Mac, you're coming to
translation.
San Diego this weekend, right?
But I don't have to worry about what I'm wearing.
No.
No. Yay!
And then you're coming and going to look after my cat.
I know, I'm actually
That's cool.
so excited. Somehow, me and my girlfriend have turned into like the cat and dog sitters of like everybody in our life. I don't know how it happened. We were just dog sitting for a week, and then we're dog sitting our neighbor's dog again, which we love him. He's so freaking cute, little Mr. Ziggy. And then we're gonna watch Bugs. We don't usually watch cats, so we'll see.
She doesn't require a lot of watching, but she does require a lot of petting. Like once she likes you, once she has warmed up and is like, once she's warmed up to you, she requires petting, and she will ask for it with violence. Like it's
Love it. So
yeah,
excited
she
for it.
Yeah,
she
my
really
cat's-
demands attention.
My cat's not so bad. You just have to put this gel that will kill you if you touch it in his ear. And then you have to give him subcutaneous fluids. And you know how cats love that. And then don't forget his blood pressure medicine. At that point, maybe just try to get him to take a bite to eat. It's really not that hard.
Special
piece of
food that the
churro.
other
Yeah.
cat can't eat, so keep them
Yes.
separate.
Yeah, and the other one's getting chonk, so you have to lock him in a room and he doesn't understand why.
Yeah, I'm so glad I, don't have to put the stuff in your cat's
It's actually
ear.
so fun to hold his little fat torso. I just fucking love. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute.
Both of my kids are downstairs. I don't know why they're not up here.
I heard they're not. They're a little mad at you. That's what I
For
heard.
what? What did I do?
I don't know.
Bugs is probably mad because she's not coming to the wedding, and Julio is.
I was about to
That's it.
ask, why
And
are you
Julio's
taking
kind of
Julio?
mad about it too, because now he's having to deal with drama with Bugs, and it's like he can't even control that.
It's not even his fault, but she's mad at him.
Wait, is Julio in the wedding?
We're hoping, yeah, if he can behave, if he can be calm at the ceremony.
I will literally watch him for the whole wedding. Like, I don't even care. He can sit by me.
Do you think he'll understand that this is a formal event?
I mean, he's wearing a
And that
tux.
it's
Yeah.
special?
He's wearing a tuxedo.
He has a little like chest
Oh my God, I'm
tux
gonna
thing.
die.
It's like it's so cute. But he gets like he has trouble settling when there's when he's outside and two when there's like a lot of people around. And so our thinking is just that having him at the ceremony, he might be agitated because there's so many people. Plan A is that he sits on our friend's lap. He has a friend that we call his uncle, who he just loves sitting on his lap. And so we're thinking if maybe he can sit on this friend's lap during the ceremony, maybe that will help him be calm. And if not, then he might just not. He just might have to be in the house if he's like, you know, not enjoying himself.
Sounds
Ideally.
homophobic to me.
Okay.
I know ideally he'll be in it. We'll see. Hopefully.
Do you want to know my fucking update or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not that good. Your wedding
No,
is way
it
better.
is. No.
Well, we could keep talking about that.
That's a once in a lifetime update.
That's true.
For some people.
Yeah, and probably for Alayna too, statistically. But like, I'm not gonna bring that up.
Yeah, I think it's
right
once
before
in a
the
lifetime
wedding,
for you,
Mac.
Alayna. No,
Thank
okay.
you.
I was talking about other people.
I hope so.
I bought a 3D printer.
Oh.
Okay.
It was on sale, so I got a really nice
How's your
one.
mental health?
How's my mental health?
That's your mental.
I've never known anyone that's bought a 3D printer when they're doing well, so just saying.
Who do you know that's bought a 3D printer?
I was just kidding.
No one. Max
Oh,
friends
are you doing
really
the bit about? Are you doing
sound.
the gun bit? Are you doing the gun bit? Yeah, I'm gonna print guns.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that at all.
Unmarked,
Not even in the
illegal,
slightest.
3D printed guns.
I was more just
Obviously.
talking about, like, it's really weird to buy that, so maybe you're not doing very well, but
Yeah.
I think you just insulted a whole community, and usually I don't stand up for weirdos, but today I stand up
you
for
are
the
one of
weirdo
them.
community.
okay,
Well,
cool for
you
us.
know,
Why did you buy
Oh,
it?
that's sweet. That's sweet. I bought a shredder. I was pretty excited about it.
That's not even.
It's kind of different, Alayna. Ashley's creating something, you're destroying things.
And both of us are, it's just a different need. We're just at different places. I need to destroy at this moment. And Ashley needs to create at all times.
No, I'm making guns to destroy lives.
Excellent. What have you printed? Have you printed
I haven't
anything?
printed yet. I just got it.
What
What
are
are you
gonna
planning
print?
to print?
Okay,
Yeah.
so. Just
Also, how did you just happen upon a secondhand or a on sale machine?
I
Like,
literally
where did-
just was like, I've always wanted a 3D printer. They are finally, and I'm using affordable in really broad terms. Because if you don't use it regularly, it's not affordable. Like, it's
No.
it's not something you have to like really be into it and use it a lot. And it'll last for a really long time, but it's like, it's a purchase. But I went to the website and I was planning on getting the cheapest. They call them mini models and they don't have that many capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
So I was planning on getting the cheapest one. What is this? Oh, that's
gray
quite
hair.
a gray hair.
That's a gray.
Oh, it's okay. I have 6.
I'm getting more by the day, but I'm embracing it.
I wear the hat. The hat covers most of it.
So what's the mini cheap model? What does that go for?
Well, let's see where it's at now. So I got in, I think, on the first round of flash deals. This is Bamboo Lab, BAMBU.
Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna buy one. Don't.
No, don't.
No.
I'm
Why
just
are
a
you
sucker
all
for
doing
this stuff. I
You're
bought a
sucker
label
for
maker.
3D printers? Alayna,
Yeah.
Right now, you can get it for $339.
okay, that's not
Oh,
too bad.
I
for
thought
the
it was
really
actually
great
more
There's
than
stuff.
actually
that.
another one. There's actually another one for $219.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be more than that.
Oh, yeah. So I did too. But they're on mega sale. So
Yeah.
these sales are different than when I got it before. So I actually went up a model because it was only $60 more than the mini for the
Yeah.
sales that they were doing. And
Which one did you get?
I got the I think I got the P1S 3D printer.
Alayna, stop.
P1.
Alayna,
Wait, let me
look at
check.
me. Alayna, this isn't you. Look at me.
I can't look at you. I'm looking at the 3D printers.
Maybe it was
No.
the P1P. I don't know. I got one of them.
Oh, but
So-
look at the X1C. Did you see the X1C?
How could you not see the
Oh
X1C?
my god. You guys need to be grounded. Alayna, now you know somebody with a 3D printer, so you can just use Ashley's 3D printer.
Well, can I talk? Can I give some background?
Yeah, give us a background.
So, when I was still teaching, computer science at Girls Who Code. I wrote the whole curriculum. So for anyone who shits on me and says I'm bad for the world, I educated a lot of young women, and their jobs are going to be replaced by AI. Okay, so
We went on a full ride in that sentence.
No, you still need to know how to code to vibe code with AI.
Yeah.
You know about vibe coding?
No, but I was
Actually,
just
we don't
thinking
know about any
about
coding.
like data analysis and research, and it's the same thing. Like people are like, oh, why don't you just do your data analysis using AI? And I'm like, well, you actually have to know how to analyze data in order to effectively
tell it
use
what
AI
to
to
do.
analyze
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Exactly.
It's pretty cool, honestly. But I taught, and I really wanted to do a physical computing component with them. So we got these things called Arduinos, which are microcontrollers. It's a tiny little computer that you can plug in different things like motors, speakers, buzzers, microphones, tiny, it's a tiny little computer with plugs in it, basically, is a way to look at it. And then you can write simple code to control the hardware. Much harder to do that when you're on a regular computer to like plug things into it. And to learn how to use it myself, I built a remote control car. So that was the last project I worked on. That was about 10 years ago.
We talked about this, yeah.
The thing I've always wanted to create since I was a young kid was a boat, a remote control boat, so that I could go to Central Park and go to the reservoir where a lot of people put their boats and have my boat and control my boat.
That is fucking awesome. That's the coolest thing you've ever done.
I knew you were going to love this, Mac.
That is so sick.
Can't purchase a boat.
Making
must
a boat,
build and code your own boat.
Can purchase a boat, but would
you
rather
can.
build a boat.
Come on, man.
I know.
That's fun.
I know. Mac's
That's
into the
fucking
boat
awesome.
part. I'm into the printing part.
So to make your own boat, you could buy like a kit. But it's really hard because water gets in there if you don't have like a proper kit. And I was like, I don't know. I kind of want to, like the way that I did it with the car, like I kind of want to like do it myself as much as possible. So I'm going to print my own pieces to make a little waterproof chassis, and I'm going to make a boat in my spare time.
Okay, my birthday's not until next year, but if you're wondering what to get me, you could build me a little boat.
This is such a like emblematic, like this is, if we try to explain Ashley's like way of functioning, mode of doing things, it's like want to control boat in river. Must build own boat, code own boat, buy 3D printer because can't buy kit.
The fun part is the boat, making the boat. That's the fun part.
I know.
You would be so sorry. Someone who's like into their remote control boat that they bought as a hobby, like
Yeah,
no.
it's a little bit more lame.
Yeah, no. So I haven't unboxed my 3D printer, but the other thing is like I've been watching a lot of maker content on YouTube. Not a lot because I don't really watch YouTube. But I see it. It comes up. And I thought, I'm not good enough to like make maker content. That's like a whole thing, you know? Like, have you seen some of the stuff they do?
I think I know what you're talking about. And if it's like the really high quality videos that are like crazy and they make the most insane things, you would have to drop out of comedy.
I'd have to drop out of comedy. But I wonder if there's a part of me that could do like something that would make people laugh while I work on this stuff. Just reconnecting to this part of myself. Well, the other thing is when I did the last time I did tech, I was still teaching. I was still creating curriculum. It was not a total hobby. It was always in the back of my mind, like I might be back here. Like I can't. I don't know. Okay, I wrote like a journal entry about this, but I had these 11 robots that my college gave to me when I graduated because they were phasing out that particular model. And they were like, you should have these because I'd been teaching kids with those robots. and I had been like the class, I had been the department. Oh my God, this is such a long thing to explain, but I was deeply involved with the computer science department and working on curriculum projects to teach people computer science. I taught kids in the neighborhood. I did it as an after school program. I was always working with people, teaching them computer science. So they gave me the robots, and that's how I got with Girls Who Code. They needed a teacher desperately. They had nothing, and they were like, "Could you teach?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have these 11 robots at my college." So I went in, and I always kept the robots. The robots were like a symbol of like I could fail at comedy at any time. And it was really hard to let go of them because I got the robots. Like I'm always equipped with these 11 robots to teach a class at any time. And they were so dated. Like they're not the correct. I would have to get a new model. I don't even know how I would teach on them anymore, but I kept them. And a few years ago I finally donated them. I don't know who's going to use them, but they're so dated. But yeah, so now when I go
big moment.
When I go back to tech, this is really just for me.
Yeah.
Like this is a thing that I'm interested in that has almost nothing to do with what I do. I mean, I have my tech company, which kind of does have to do with what I do. But like this is really for me. So that's why I'm looking forward to it. And it's not brainless. Like, it's not like video games. I'm just trying to...
Are you going to be sharing your boat journey online?
Maybe, yeah.
I would personally love to see...
Can we watch? Yes. I want to watch something be printed.
Alayna, that's not a podcast thing. Actually, that's an Instagram stories thing. Or even a real thing.
Well, one of the reasons I like it is like you think so much about how much time we spend on our phones. I am trying as much as humanly possible to get that screen time down and replace it with things like this.
Yeah.
If I'm spending 5 hours a day on my phone, let's say, I can dedicate 1 hour to my fucking
whatever.
Yeah. And you're going to have a blast. You're going to feel rejuvenated. It's going to energize you.
It's going to work my brain. I'm going to, I'm going to become a smarter person.
Like, bring back hobbies. Like, instead of doom scrolling, bring back hobbies.
Build boats, yes.
Yes, buy a 3D printer, flash sale.
What are your hobbies?
I at the moment, I don't have time. So, but when I have more time, which I swear to God is coming, give me a couple of months because my classes are now finished. So I actually have no more classes. The wedding is next week. That's going to be done. The group hours that I run a weekly group as a part of my practicum. That is done in three weeks. Then that's done. Sleeping Around, my other podcast, the season finale goes up this week. So that's done. So like things are slowly lifting, and all that's going to be left in the next couple after the wedding, and the group hours is my other practicum hours, which is 3 days a week. This podcast, YouTube videos, and my thesis. So I just got to buckle down, get this friggin' thesis done. It's coming. It's coming. And then
after that, are you gonna like do fun things, or are you gonna find more things to replace those things that are done?
This is the woman that also told us that she wants to have a baby soon and wants to go straight into her own group practice. Can I just, first of all, Alayna, there's some really good comments on that episode from like people who know more than me. You should check out the comment section.
Okay.
On what episode?
On the episode where we talk about her future.
I was reading them the day after, but I haven't looked since, so I'll go back.
Yeah, there's one in particular that had some good advice that sounded like it came from a professional. But I do think, why don't you just take 6 months and be like, why don't you take 6 months and just have your private practice?
I thought you were going to say 6 weeks. Oh, okay, great. I totally misread where this was going.
Keep it, don't do anything extracurricular and just see how you feel.
Yes. I take that on board. once I graduate, I have to wait for my RCC license, my registered clinical counselor license to come through. And that will take 3 to 6 months, depending. And so during that time, I'll stay at the group practice that I'm in now for my practicum and work there as like a pre-licensed associate. And so then during that time, my plan is to take some trainings that are just like exciting. So like there's a couples therapy one I want to take. I'm going to get trained in EMDR. And yeah, that will be what I'm doing. Like that's obviously then this podcast, season 2 of Sleeping Around, YouTube videos, like, all that stuff is still happening.
Is the EMDR, just to interject really quick, is that the eye movement one?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. My girlfriend's dad had that
mixed
done.
opinions on that.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because say more about mixed opinions.
I've heard people have recommended it to me. And then also I actually know people who have done it who seem absolutely tortured by it and really unwell. And I was like, I don't know that this is working for them because they seem worse.
Okay, it can't. So if they're feeling worse, this is me speaking without knowing much about the details, the only real danger, as far as I understand it, I'm not trained in EMDR. This is my generalist knowledge from my generalist training in my master's degree. The risk of EMDR is just bringing up old trauma, bringing up past trauma that maybe somebody's not ready to process or doesn't have the tools, the safety net, hasn't built the foundation to safely re-access that trauma. Yeah. EMDR itself, it can't, they're not doing something tricking in your brain that's going to make you worse. It's more, you need to have that foundation, whether it's through the therapeutic relationship or through your own work or whatever. You need to be in a place where you can risk being triggered and then be able to keep yourself safe, right? So that's my initial reaction. EMDR itself has a really strong empirical
Can you send that to me? Because I couldn't find that online when people were recommending it to me.
Research papers, or what do you mean send
Just
it to you?
The stuff that I found said that it's not really sure whether or not it's effective.
Okay. Yeah, I can find some stuff.
Should we do a question real quick? Just because
yeah,
I'd love to have even just 20 minutes of downtime before I go to therapy.
Yes.
Guys, I'm so glad that we have a 3D printer in the group, in the friend group. Can I just say that?
I'm also glad.
There's a couple things that
it's super
can
cool.
make friend groups stronger. Trucks. If one of the friends has a truck,
you
become
so
more powerful.
True.
Yes.
If one of the friends has a 3D printer, I'm adding to the list. You become more powerful. Our group.
Yes. Oh, what else?
Strong.
Cabin.
What else?
Cabin. Oh, cabin.
Boat. But the gays don't
remote
have a
control boat.
But we can do remote control boat. That can be the next best thing. Would you say therapist? Do you think that makes a group stronger?
I think it makes it weaker, Alayna.
Yeah,
I
actually think that makes it weaker.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a lot of bad therapists out there.
It's to be outsourced, I think.
That's fair.
I'm sorry, Alayna.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to think what I bring, because if we've got the 3D printer,
I
don't have a truck.
Absolute baller.
Okay, but
orders everything on the menu.
That's all of the. Actually, you're the only one providing all of the things on the list so far.
I don't have a truck.
Is there? But you would be the most likely to have a boat. I
actually changed my mind, Alayna, about the therapist one, because I realized that I text you all the time for therapy-specific opinions. So,
it's
Matt,
true.
why aren't you
take that
texting
back.
me about that?
Because you're not a therapist.
What do you mean?
Are you for real? Among other reasons, honestly.
Mac, what does Mac bring?
Oh, I'm hot.
Clout. Absolute clout.
It's true. It's true. And you would be the most likely to have a truck, I would say. If anyone was going to buy a
definitely.
truck,
I've been
it would be
looking,
you.
actually.
Yeah.
What kind of
I've
truck are
been
you gonna get?
looking. I've been looking. I'm a big Toyota fan, and I'm really sad that I have to get rid of my 4Runner. But new 4Runners are
Because the
so
windows
expensive.
are exploding.
Because the windows are exploding, and it's just old, and I don't want to. The cost of maintenance every year is like up there, and I don't think it's worth it.
Right.
So it's time to move on. But I'm looking at Tacomas.
Ooh.
Let's
That's
get,
the
let's get
only
to a
truck that
question.
I actually know about.
I'm looking.
You know who I want to answer it, or who I want to find it. Alayna, find a question. Max not
Okay.
gonna get a good question for us.
Okay, if you don't want me to look, then don't let me get on Discord and
No,
start
I
scrolling.
want you to look. I want you to look.
No, Alayna, you go look.
No, look.
No, you look.
Are there any music artists that when you listen to their music, it's like you get chills and an almost out-of-body experience just listening to their songs? Mine
Lady
is
Gaga,
Freya,
Addison Rae.
Freya Ridings. And I was listening to her music today and I was just in awe of how not only the lyrics, but the music itself just speaks to my soul. So I'm wondering if you guys have an artist that does that for you.
You guys understand that I can't answer this question.
What? Why?
Wait,
My
Why?
Spotify is on lockdown. No one knows who
Ashley,
I listen to, what I listen to. Jen
Wait a
doesn't
minute,
even
that's
know.
so true.
Wait.
Alina,
Why?
You guys don't know
Hold
about
on.
this?
No.
My
This
Spotify
is a new lore.
vault.
Wait,
Why?
Ashley, can you say Spotify again?
Spotify.
You say Spotify fun. I can't describe it, but the way you said it was like Spotify. My
The
Spotify.
Y almost has 2 syllables in the
I
way
love
you're saying
that.
it.
Let's keep talking about this. I love that.
Okay, well, the point is, vault, none of you will know. None of you will ever know. Jen doesn't know. No one gets my Wrapped. It's mine.
Wow.
I don't want to be
Okay,
judged
so you're
for
listening.
another
You're
fucking
listening to
thing.
musical theater. You're listening to musical theater.
No.
Okay, well,
Sometimes, but most of the time not.
I am. Okay, so we have a piece of the puzzle there.
Country.
Are you crazy?
I don't know. You're wearing an America We Grow Beer hat.
Ironically,
Maybe you listen to country ironically.
I got it at
I like country.
I'm so ironic right now.
I like
Everyone's
country
listening
too.
to country right now because everything's a little country right now. It's a psyop.
Okay.
Okay. We're
Have
gonna
you
run
ever
out of
heard?
genres
You know,
here
okay.
soon.
So I
It's just
also had.
podcasts then.
No, I would
No,
not
no, no, she's
categorize
got
podcast
music.
as music.
She's got music. I also just had my bachelorette weekend a couple weekends ago, and our theme song for the weekend ended up being. Have you heard this song? I think it's called Ticks, or like Check You for Ticks. Have you heard that song?
No.
Girl.
Oh my God. This was like my anthem growing up in small town Manitoba because there's so many wood ticks in Manitoba. It's like I'm like traumatized around long grass. People out here in BC, they're like not scared of long grass. And I'm like, okay,
They should
you've
be.
never been to Manitoba or the prairies,
Yeah.
clearly. But there's a song, I can't remember who it's by. I want to say Brad Paisley. Is that a name?
That sounds like a country singer for sure.
And he's singing about how he wants to check you for ticks.
That sounds like assault.
Brad Paisley.
I think it's Brad. Is that right? Brad Presley? Brad Paisley? Brad?
Because I'd like to see you out in the moonlight. I'd like
Yes.
to kiss you way back in the sticks. I'd like to walk you through a field of wildflowers, and I'd like to check you for ticks.
I'm equally disgusted and also happy with that because what a functional relationship.
Honestly, also PSA. Check yourself for ticks. No one needs Lyme.
Check for ticks. This was like,
Dude,
it also
ticks
brings
are
me
the
so
worst.
much nostalgic joy because like young Alayna, who didn't know she was queer, at every social, at every party when this song would come on, I would sing it to my girlfriends. And it's like, because the whole song is he's like picking up this woman and talking about how like he wants to check her for ticks. And like, you never know where one might be.
Alayna, what the fuck?
I know.
What you're
And so
basically saying is you could get away with checking your ticks for your friends for ticks.
Yeah.
That was a friendly thing that you could do.
That was acceptable.
Let me get under the folds of your titties. Let me just lift these up. You got to check here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I want to have sex with my girlfriend.
Oh.
She was gone for a week. So we have to end this now. What are your answers to this question?
Wait, I'm sorry. I forgot the question.
An artist or music that like speaks to your soul, gives you out of body. Wait, what did you say? Oh yeah, you did.
I said Lady Gaga and Addison Rae.
Addison Rae, you did say that. That's true. I blocked it out.
My queen, I love her so much. I just bought her vinyl.
Mine would be Aurora, which is like a fairly new find. I only found her a couple years ago through a friend of mine, and at first I was like, when I was listening to her music, I was like, okay, this is okay. It's pretty good. It's all right. I haven't been like obsessed with an artist in a very long time. It's probably since Brandi Carlile. The way that I am obsessed with Aurora. I went to one of her concerts. It was genuinely like a life-changing experience. And I don't say that lightly. Like it was what this person is describing, like out-of-body experience. The Seed. Aurora the Seed.
Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
Everybody listening needs to comment theirs down below so that we can all enrich each other.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah,
and
let's
especially
enrich
if you
each other.
have like full albums. Like, do you have like a full album that you'll listen to start to finish? Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft.
That's a little bit more complicated.
Sure, okay. Share however you want to share.
You'll
Brandi
never
Carlile,
fucking
The
know.
Story.
Yeah. Damn, Ashley. I want to know so bad.
You'll never know. You and start a group chat with Jen. You'll never know. She hates this as much. Anytime that I'm like, oh, I like this song, she's like, okay, noted.
Did you ever think that maybe that's the step you need to take with Jen in order for her to be ready for marriage?
Can't I have one thing?
Do you share your location?
No, we don't share location.
Well, that's two things.
We can talk about this on the next pod. I think location sharing is the most insane thing on the planet.
Yeah, I actually, yes. Let's talk about this on the next
believe
episode.
that this has become a staple in people's
let's talk about it on the next episode.
You guys need to, okay, we're going to talk about this.
We're going to talk about it. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Patreon.com/Chosen Family Podcast.
That's how we do this. That's how we make it possible.
This month on the Patreon.
I'm sorry, the psychic TV doesn't know that you're allergic to beans. Like, fuck you.
All of a sudden, these last couple weeks, I'm back in the like, what am I doing?
Mitty is doing real estate. Like, what is this? Both of you are in hell.
I don't know. Babe, why am I looking for a therapist?
You told me yesterday that you were depressed.
Oh, I told her yesterday that I'm depressed.
Sign up today at patreon.com/chosenfamilypodcast.
Patreon.com/Chosen Family Podcast. If you do not donate, oh, fuck you.
We're also, using the word donate is really...
I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is that these little pieces of shit are very used to free content and they're willing to give it to Amazon.
But that's where donate implies that they're not getting anything in return. Whereas it's like supporting the show.
I've never once used the word support on WHGS, and we have more than you. Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which
Far
I
more.
think
At
implies
this
that I'm
point-
doing all the heavy lifting here.
I mean,
Scream.
We already knew that.
Scream. Scream at them.
I don't have it in me to
Scream at them.
I
don't know that I've
physically
ever
can't.
screamed.
Scream at them.
I can't.
We love you. Thanks for supporting the show if you do
piece of
already.
You guys
Check out
are
the
awesome. Thanks for
Patreon.
being here.
We love you.
Grubby, little grubby fingers. Grub, mooch, mooch, mooch. Nom, 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 nom. I hate capitalism, but all of my view time goes to the algorithms and the Chinese government.
Okay,
See you guys
go
next
build your
week.
boat.
Chosen Family is a Forever Dog production, hosted by Ashley Gavin, Alayna Joy, and Mac and Jimmy. Edited by Danny Jewell, executive produced by Zoe Applebaum. Forever Dog Productions is Joe Cilio, Alex Ramsey, and Brett Boehm.
Forever.